Welcome back to the channel. I've got a different video for you guys today. This is going to be a project that I've been working on for the last 3 or 4 months. I can't quite remember when I started. I know that I bought the piece, the project piece in January. So you can see I've had this thing for a long time. I didn't start working on it though till just a few months ago over the summer when I had some free time. What I tried to do was make a diorama, make a playset from an existing item. I've done stuff like this before, I just have never shown it here on my YouTube channel. I've used some of the other ones that I've made in pictures, but this is more a vlog of my beginning, where I got it, how much I got it for, what it was, and to the last entry at the vlog of what, what became of it. And then I end the video, this video will be ended with some photos that I took of the playset actually in action as a piece. I hope you enjoy it. I thought the piece turned out pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm not, I like to say I'm not a toy photographer. I'm not a diorama builder. I'm not a custom maker of figures. I'm a collector, but I dabble. I dabble in all those little things. I just don't always show my work, but I've gotten more into photography lately. But this is a project that I think turned out all right. It turned out all right. So please let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing from you guys. All right, here it goes. Alright guys, here are the few pictures that I have of this playset. It is a KidKraft Deluxe Wooden Fire Rescue playset. You can find this on Amazon and it retails usually for about 120 bucks. And that's a pretty good price. I think it's usually about a 160, but I've seen it as low as 116. So these are the pictures that I have. We're going to try to turn this thing into a 118 playset. Alright guys, so this is video one of my summer project. Hopefully this will see the light of day. There goes my cat and my dog. But I found this at Goodwill and I'm going to take it apart and try to paint it up into something that fits into my universe. You can see there I threw some figures in there just so you can get a sense of scale. Some Joy Toy, a Fortnite figure, Boss Fight Studio figure. There's an Eagle Force figure right there. But you can see this thing is perfect scale for 118. It's 3-story, it's got a roof. I did find it for only $3.50. So I'm gonna take it apart, paint it up. Hopefully it turns into something awesome that I'm proud of and I can show you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys these videos, but this is number one. I just wanted to show you it before I take it apart and start to paint it. And hopefully it turns out, we'll see. But this is video one. I don't know how many videos it will be, but I just wanted to give you a size scale video and show you what it looked like before I attempt to paint it. All right guys, here is the second video. I'm in my garage right now. It's a mess. I'm actually about to clean up my garage. But I wanted to show you. I had to take everything apart in the stairs and I painted everything. And it was quite a challenge. It took me about 2 weeks because the weather here where I'm at, I'm in Northern California, was super hot. We had like 112, 110, 107 days of heat. So it's really hard to paint anything outside in a open environment unless you do it at 7, 8 in the morning because it gets so hot by 9 o'clock. And you can only do so many pieces at a time. I had decided to do it in levels. So the top is going to be black, the middle white, and the bottom brown. So I was working with 3 different colors. These big pieces here, you could see they all had to be taped off and painted. They're double-sided. So it was quite a bit of work. It took quite a long time. And I got it done though. And it turned out all right. I'm not completely happy and excited, you know, with everything that happened. It was a lot more difficult than I thought. I'm still not sure you guys will see this video because it was very difficult. Let me take you over here real quick and show you just how many pieces. I decided these were the only 2 pieces I didn't paint. Everything else got painted. Again, everything was double-sided, so everything had to be painted twice. And I had to remember, I actually did this one. This is one of the the highest piece. I did it on both sides. Oh, and I guess I didn't paint these 2. I left these. But everything else got painted. Very time-consuming. Took a really long time. Just a lot of work. But I think and I thought that would be the hardest part, but I think the hardest part now is actually going to be putting it back together correctly, because there were so many pieces. You saw that bag, there's so many screws. Here's another piece. These have been in the garage now for several days. So I think they're good to go now. Hopefully I can show you guys this video. I still don't know how it's going to turn out. This is video 2 of however many, I don't know, but stay tuned. Okay guys, we're back. It's several months later, and excuse my panting dog over here. I was just throwing the ball with her, if you can hear that. So it's all painted, it's all put back together. It's now mid-September, so it's taken me quite a few months to get to this point. I just kind of put it there in front of my fireplace to kind of give you guys a view. I did, like I mentioned in the last video, and apologies for how messy my garage was. But I got it all painted, I got it all put together. I'm starting to gather greebles, which I've been gathering them for quite some time. Some of these pieces are from Mecha Station on eBay. Some are from Hole in the Ground Productions, and some are from Grime City. This isn't all of them, but it is most of them. You can see these 3 I painted. These came from Grime City, these guys here. But these signs I painted, this is from Hole in the Ground Productions. I did paint it and glue it, and my wife helped me put the stickers on it. Some kind of a control panel I think I'm gonna put like right there. As I mentioned before, I did do the top in black, a gloss black. I did the middle, my cat. I did the middle in white. I'm gonna have it like a laboratory medical facility, and then the bottom is gonna be like a ground floor sort of Tatooine sort of desert kind of look. The only 2 pieces, or I should say the only couple pieces I did not paint from the set were those 2 caution bumpers, and then these 2 gray sort of dividers here. And of course I didn't paint the plastic staircases. There's 2. So now I'm at a point where I need to start to add greebles, like, you know, like signage and things like that. I'm not really into the over weathered look. I know a lot of people, they like, oh, weathering, it needs more weathering, more weathering. I'm really not like that. I do like a cleaner sort of look. I feel like I'm gonna cover up enough of these walls with figures in front of them and the few pictures and things that I have, that I won't need to really do any weathering too much to it. What else? I did weather some of the pieces that I'm going to put up. I still need to seal these ones. And I haven't decided where all of the greebles are gonna go yet, except for really for that one. And then these bumpers, I thought I might put them up here at the top. I'm not really sure yet. I haven't really got that far in my decision making. I will say it was a lot easier to put together than I thought. It still took about 30-40 minutes. And after I put it together, I realized I did miss one edge. You can see right here, I missed this edge. I got the wrong edge. I got the inside edge instead of this outside edge. So I'm deciding what to do with that. I might just leave it. I might get a little, you know, a brush and just kind of do black and do white and do brown. But this is it so far. It's been many months. I'm kind of a procrastinator. This project's a lot bigger than the stuff that I normally try, and so it's taken me, you know, a lot longer to complete it. And I'm still working on it. Still not done. I'm not sure. I have moments of motivation, and then I have a lot more moments of procrastination. But this is where we are. I've got some more greebles. and stuff I need to, this isn't all of them, like I said, I have some more stuff. But this is where we're at right now. I think it came out pretty good. It went back together, you know, quite well. The only piece that I think, where is it? I'm not even sure where it is. It must be, is it this one? One of these, it's a little stripped. So I'm gonna have to probably put some hot glue inside of there and then put the screw in and tighten it just to kind of lock it in. But otherwise, everything else tightened right back up. Came out pretty good. In fact, it's a little bit better than I thought. It was a little daunting trying to figure out how to put it back together. Luckily, I had those photos of it before I took it apart, and I found it online, how it looked originally. So it was nice. I did end up leaving the screws red. I thought it added a nice touch. I might go over those and make them black, but I kind of like how it looked. I ended up saving the red ones because obviously there's silver ones, or you know, chrome. But I thought the black on red looked pretty good, so I kind of made sure I used the red ones for the top. But that's it right now. Hopefully next video you'll see it sort of filled in a little bit more. All right, so my ideas have changed a bit since the last video. My son was in here and he was kind of setting up on this thing and kind of playing with it a little bit, and he brought out some of his furniture that he got from Hobby Lobby and kind of set it up inside of there. And so I've kind of changed my thoughts on what I'm going to do now with this thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the greebles and all of this stuff. There's my dog and cat again wrestling. But I've changed my idea. What I was saying was, okay, stop. I think I'm gonna do all the greebles and all the stuff to the bottom and leave the top two, except for maybe that control panel, just like this. That way we can use it for more things than just sci-fi and Star Wars. This could be a house or a laboratory or anything else, and this will be like maybe a garage or something. But I think with all of my sci-fi stuff, my Grime City, my Empire Toy Works, all my things, I can still, it'll be more versatile. So I think that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm right about to start putting things on this guy. But my idea did kind of change when I saw my son sort of playing with it, with this furniture. And I thought, you know, maybe I can actually get more out of this than I thought. So I have kind of changed. So I'm gonna start doing that now. So hopefully the next video, you guys will see what I've done and it'll be finished, I hope. All right, guys, I am finally ready to show this to you. I'd say it's about 90% done. I did go ahead and order a couple more items from Mecha Station, who I've been saying Mecha Station because that is the name on Instagram. But when you go to his page, it's actually like Restoration Hill. But if you're looking, and I know he's probably, well, I hope he's watching this video because he has commented before. He's got great products. So I did order a few more things from him, but I would say this is probably about 90% done for what I am going to do. You can see here, I did add these guys, some more signage. I just printed these off the internet and then put them on like a sample of a particle board. And this one too, this is a sample I painted. I kind of went with the colors of like pink, this kind of teal blue, and yellow. So you can see I used that color here, and I used it here. I did glue this guy in here, painted him, weathered him, put him in there. You come around the side here, I did add a couple vents, weathered those a little bit. I added more signage there. You can see we'll go around here. Now I pretty much left the top two layers bare. I focused mainly on the lowest level, except for right here. Added this control panel with that little greeble there. Come in here on the inside. This ladder, I just kind of set it there. I added some more things here. These are kind of like supposed to be like graffiti, some Transformer stickers, and some more kind of signage there. I kind of added, and on this side too. A few more things. These were like backpacks from like Fortnite stuff that I just kind of modified to put there. I'm going to wrap a light around this pole because this is like a fire station. I'm going to wrap a light around this pole and kind of feed it all the way up. I have a blue light, like a blue light, what would you call it, like a light rope. But yeah, that is it, guys. I think I'm done. Oh, I put that right there. I want to put something else right here, something like this right here, something probably kind of pinkish yellow. I did add a few little things above the door, above some of the doors in the top level, but not too many. I didn't want to add too much stuff there. But yeah, I think it's done, guys. I think it came out pretty good. The dog hasn't that's her chair right there. She's been kind of watching me do this. But I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I think once I fill it in with all of the stuff that I've gotten from Grime City and Empire Toy Works and all the other 3D printer guys that I've been buying things off of, I've filled this thing out with their stuff. I think it's gonna look pretty good. But there are a few bare spots here that I wanna add things to, like around these windows and also on the inside. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna put it in Folsom 11 now. Folsom 11 is the name of my my city, my planet, for my world building that I'm doing. I also just started Folsom 11. It's Folsom __11 as an Instagram page dedicated to my world building. It's just going to be all Folsom 11 stuff. You know, nothing of my hauls or any other line, just sci-fi kind of stuff. But this is going to be one of the centerpieces there, and I think it's going to fit right in once I fill it out with the rest of the items that I bought. So that will be hopefully the next video you see, but I think I'm done now with this, except for a few minor things. I think it's kind of a work in progress. I'm just going to keep adding greebles to it, adding, you know, figures and things like that to it. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Came out fairly good, you know. All right, so on to the next. All right, and a little sneak peek for my next video. You can see here, I've gone and put the jail block, the cell block on the very top. I think that actually works out really good. But this is going to be my next video. This is the sneak peek of what's coming on the channel in the next video. But I think that works really well right there. Just let me know what you think. And that's what's great about this set. You know, you can put things on top of it, inside of it. It's modular in that way that the spaces are big enough to put things in and out and change it. And that was one of the reasons I didn't want to put too many greebles and things in it on those other two floors, just for this type of reason. But there is your sneak peek, guys, coming soon.